Hello and welcome to the eFresh.com Meat, Poultry and Egg News. My name is Kim and these are this week's headlines. New Zealand's halal meat exports under threat. Korea resolute on beef import ban. Sheep farmers unite in opposition. New egg safety technology developed. Sheep industry hopeful for better quotas. The Indonesian government has delisted the two Muslim authorities responsible for certifying halal meat in New Zealand and appears to be planning to import cheaper meat from Brazil. Indonesia is the world's most populous Muslim country, and its moves threaten millions of dollars worth of New Zealand meat exports. It has set a deadline of October 1st for New Zealand to fix the halal certification at the 60 meatworks listed to export to the country. Indonesia imports an estimated 70,000 tons of beef from Australia and New Zealand annually. New Zealand meat exports to Indonesia were worth about $90 million in 2008. New Zealand Islamic Meat Management said it had been given no explanation as to why it was delisted a month ago without notice. Korea will maintain a resolute stance to defend its interests if Canada refers Seoul's beef import ban to the World Trade Organization's dispute settlement panel, Yonhap news agency reported. There is no way to know if Canada will opt to ask for arbitration, but Seoul will take active steps and deal with all developments. Under WTO rules on dispute settlements, a bilateral consultation is the first step in working out a discord, with talks to begin within 30 days of the request being officially filed. If no agreement is reached within 60 days of the request, then the complainant can ask for a dispute settlement panel to be set up that can make a definitive ruling. South Korea had banned all imports after May 2003, when the first mad cow disease case was reported. Groups representing sheep farmers from across the continent are considering sending a joint letter to farming ministers throughout Europe, urging them to oppose the compulsory electronic identification and individual movement recording of sheep at future EU Council meetings. The suggestion, along with plans for petitions and demonstrations, came out of a meeting of sheep industry representatives from the UK, Spain, Portugal, France, Austria, and Greece held in Frankfurt last week. The German Shepherds Organization-led meeting was very positive, according to the NFU's Livestock Board Chairman Alistair McIntosh. He said it is clear that many industry groups are deeply concerned about the devastating impact this regulation could have on the EU flock. Scientists of the U.S. Agricultural Research Service have filed a patent on technology that can protect pasteurized liquid eggs from their food safety threats. Current pasteurization technology removes heat-sensitive pathogens, but some heat-resistant spoilage microorganisms can survive. Consumers can avoid illness by properly preparing and cooking eggs before consumption, but the researchers have found that new technology can compensate for the shortcomings of the thermal pasteurization. The technology, called cross-flow microfiltration membrane separation, or CMF, removes more pathogens than thermal pasteurization. This without affecting the egg's ability to foam, coagulate, and emulsify, meaning that CMF-treated eggs could be safely substituted for pasteurized eggs in angel food cake and other products where those characteristics are desired. Sheep farmers are hoping a new round of trade talks will allow Australia to increase its quota of sheep meat into Europe. Currently, Australia is only allowed to send approximately 18,500 tons, as compared to New Zealand, which sends more than 200,000 tons. The Doha trade talks stalled in the WTO last year over issues such as agriculture. Sheep Meat Council of Australia President Kate Joseph has just returned from Europe, where she met with trade negotiators. She said there is quite optimism that the Doha talks may start again later on this year, which is a really positive thing. If those talks get going again, there is optimism that there may be more access for sheep meat into the EU, and Australia would like to be in the box seat ready to go if that happened, she stated. Thank you for watching the eFresh.com Meat, Poultry and Egg News. See you next time.